The day is here, June 6, 1944, 2025.
V-Day, baby.
Victory Amps have officially landed at the shores of Casino Guitars, and they're here for your taking. Storm the beaches with us. Let's talk about these amplifiers and all the joy that they will bring you. This is our welcome introductory video. Prepare for many more. We'll get into that later. So why would we bring on an amplifier company like this? This is difficult to bring on a British amplifying company.
Because we're selfless.
We feel bad for those wee Brits. No.
No.
Well, it is. It's hard, right?
It is hard.
They ship them from overseas. They don't have distributors.
Yes.
That's part of the reason they can build these things for a reasonable price.
That's right. Well, and another thing too, though, is we are very picky about what amps we bring in. So it's not always the easiest thing to get an amplifier into Casino Guitars.
And we are picky, but then when he says we, he knows this guy he's about as picky as it gets with amplifiers. It takes a hell of a lot to inspire me to even turn on or look at a different amplifier.
Me and Johnny are what you'd call amp whores. So we tend to like to collect multiple styles of amps and go after them, but we did check out the Victories at NAMM, and I think we were all quite impressed.
You were smitten.
I was smitten.
No, it takes quite a bit for us at Casino Guitars to bring on a new amp line. We're very careful with any line we bring on at all. We look at obviously the sound, but we look at the quality of construction. We look at the people behind it, we look at the people building it, and if it just inspires the fun and the joy for us, and this does all that. So, what's Victory Amps all about? Now they brought on this little strange guy named Martin Kidd. He is.
Good name.
You want to call him the who of England?
He's the Alexander Dumble of the Brits, dude.
Who I consider Alexander Dumble a Brit as well. In my mind, he's British. So that's a whole other story. But no, he's sort of like the boutique amp guy, the king. 2013 is the year they launched this company. It's not that old. It's it's about the same age as Casino Guitars in some ways.
I guess they're hitting 12 years right now. Right?
Yeah, it's right in there. So it's a newer company in the scheme of things, but to survive that long is a pretty big deal.
It is, yes.
They make really unique things, but they're meticulous in their craftsmanship and their construction with, the combination of the, hand-wired turret boards and the hand wiring, as we've seen.
Gorgeous.
It's upsetting.
So we got a little sniffy and we were like, let's open one up. Let's see. And we did. We opened up the MK Overdrive, and Derek will flash a really cool photo here. You see? It's gorgeous.
It's stupid.
It's amazing. I mean, it's so clean in there. I was thoroughly impressed.
If that was enlarged, I would let my kids live inside of it.
Yeah, dude.
When it's turned off, they would die.
It'd be a fun party house.
It's like Tron, the amplifier. No, it's just that, and their goal to make something new. They're every amplifier is based off of something classic at this point, it seems. But this is not just another Fender or not another Vox or not another Marshall clone. They're taking their own spin on it and really pushing the amplifier game forward. Yes. We like that.
I love that they break them down into the families, which I hope we're about to get into because
let's do it right now.
Let's go.
There's a lot. So we got to have it broken into 7 sort of series right now, and there's always more changing. There's been some before. This is what they're building right now. Changes coming soon. Stay tuned for that. You got the Duchess. That's kind of the best of both worlds. It has, the great American cleans with the good British breakup. Which
I've been obsessed with amps that try to do both because it's hard to get right, but I think that one has gotten it right.
They've gotten it.
Sounds really good.
They've gotten it. The Jack. This has the big cleans and the big dirt. So this is one of this is for people that really want to get a little frisky in both worlds. So it's cool. The Copper, right here, one of Baxter's personal favorites. This is their spin on
the Vox, baby. If you're looking for a Vox, I think
AC30 time.
They do a great job of taking a Vox and saying, we made the tweaks that everybody would want.
I would call this like the AC30 shaken, not stirred. It has the bass you want. It's got some magic, and it's got the chutzpah.
Yes.
The cojones.
Well, there's like an oomph to it, even at low volumes that you're looking for. And I've played a ton of Voxes, and I love Vox.
I own a ton of Voxes.
You do, and he has like some of the coolest Voxes.
Some very cool Voxes.
But sometimes there's these little things you're like, I just wish it was a little more.
They do one thing really, really well, and I love them. That's why I have to have different Voxes for that different thing. This does more than that and captures all of those in the same box. So I love that. Moving on, the Sheriff.
The Sheriff.
Classic British rock, kind of schooling in that sort of 70s to 80s. So awesome. If you're a Motorhead fan, Iron Maiden fan, hard rockin' fan, there's really no other better amp.
Yeah.
I think we got some of the Sheriff Limiteds too with the extra upgraded speakers. Awesome, so stay tuned for that. The Kraken.
Let's get cracking.
Yeah, if that's not wild enough for you in the Sheriff's line, the Kraken is like, if you're a metal player, progressive player, and you just want it to scream and be controlled, but with a unique sort of take on that as well, it does it really well. Those are a couple of the amps that have that just really hard push. It's not something we sit with in casinos much, but we love it.
Yeah, no.
You know, it's like
It's always fun to pull out your wiggle stick and go to town on something like that because you're going to have fun. There's no doubt about it.
You said wiggle stick.
Wiggle stick, baby.
Then we get into the Deputy, one of our other personal favorites. Here's a little tiny one right here, I think. That's old Danish Pete's signature series amp.
Sweet man.
He is sweet. He's good looking too.
He is good looking.
No, not as good looking as
good job.
You know, some of those other guys there, but whatever.
Stay handsome, baby.
Yeah, but no. So this is your, if you've tried them all and you want a great unique take on a classic blues rock type of amplifier, there really is none better. It's the combination of how it's designed with some of the elements inside of it that just really it lends towards great diversity and tonal sculpting, which I hate to say an affordable price range too.
Yes, I like that it has the dirt option within it, like it gets dirty, but it has reverb too, getting like the best of both worlds.
For guys like me that don't like pedals a lot. Like I'm kind of like, I don't. Like I think there's a lot of you out there. I know you live under the covers, you're in the closet right now. You can come out. You don't have to act like you like pedals. It's okay. You can be true to yourself. This amp does it for you. So does this. You don't need pedals for this. This gets dirty as hell.
But you can also use tons and tons of pedals. Don't listen to him.
You can.
Use all the pedals.
The outboard, all the input jacks in the back. It's kind of crazy. It's a complicated amplifier.
It's gorgeous. Effects loops.
Yeah, it's weird. And the trem on this and the reverb.
Oh, don't even get me started. These are some lush reverbs on all these amps. I really dig it.
Though, because it's the best Italian designed amplifier you'll find in ages. Now we get into the creme de la creme of the Victory amps, the series, the MK series, named after
Martin Kidd.
That's a cool name.
It is a cool
He sounds like he would have been like friends with like a Wild West.
You know what they should have went with this? Every king needs his crown, and the MK family is that.
God, that's really good.
That's pretty sick.
Did you just make that up on the spot?
I did just make that up on the spot.
That's really good. You should get a job at Anderton's.
I'm on the way.
Or Peach. One of the British like fine shops, you know, like it's one of those things.
Love
Or Sweetwater. Sweetwater's in Europe too, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so the MK series, they got the MK Clean and the MK Overdrive. The MK Clean is one of my other favorites. That might be an amp that I keep. I'm sort of deciding between that and the Overdrive. I can't keep them both because they're expensive.
Well,
this is the expensive ones.
What's cool with the MK Clean combo, you got the 210 model, which is sick. I'm like, that's awesome. 210s, anytime we can get it, we're always like, yes.
It also has the MK Clean is also built in a 112. It's also built in a head and cab stack. We have those as well available. Now the Clean, it's almost like it is the ultimate clean amplifier, which what I love about it, it takes the sterility out of a clean amp. Yes. I don't like a lot of just clean amps. I really don't. You know that.
Yeah, it still has like an amount of compression and squish to it that is nice, but doesn't like make it lifeless.
And it can get kind of dirty and a little bit, it has something in there, but it does something. It lives in that world of what Two Rocks do with the traditional clean and the classic reverb a bit, but has its own spin. It's a very different tonal character than those, but it competes and dances with those guys a bit if you haven't tried one.
Can I talk about the Overdrive now?
Yeah.
Because that one...
It's like flying a helicopter.
It is. It's insane. Lots of knobs, but I'll tell you this. If you wanted something that has a great clean sound to it, and then one step up into gain, and then another step up into insanity, that's the amp. It does all three of those extremely well. I
feel like when Martin came up with that was the design. I'm just talking for him because I feel like it, my British father.
Daddy.
But I feel like that's the amp to do everything. Yeah. And it's not a Swiss Army knife. It just does everything really well. Yeah. If you like a really great clean, you like a really middle of the road sort of break up overdrive, and then you like a really saturated pushed, almost Dumble style thing. It's like Dumble mixed with an orange, mixed with a Marshall a bit, with a little bit of something else in there.
And with all that too, though, it's still a very concise image of an amplifier. Playing it, I never felt like it was out of control and you couldn't tame it in and be like, this is what I want to do.
No, it's true. And I sat really close with it in some of my demo run-throughs, and it's a beautiful amp. And speaking of beauty with the MK series, those are all wrapped in handmade Scottish leather. You choose the colors you want. If you don't have one that we have that you don't love already, you can choose anything you like. It's done to the T. And I love leather because you're not having to worry about a freaking watermark on it. It's if you can actually play it, use it, beat it up, it'll look like an old couch eventually.
I mean, it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. It's fun to touch.
While we're talking on the aesthetics, can we talk about leather corners?
I like leather corners.
I think we love leather corners.
I like them on everything. I would put them on my underwear if that was acceptable.
Like, you can count the pores and the leather corners on these things. They're gorgeous.
I mean, so that's the series. And what excites us is hopefully the same thing excites you about this amplifier line. It's taking something that has been, you think, done before and taking a whole new spin on it with great craftsmanship. It's meticulous engineering. There's so much joy in these. And let's talk about almost like the 4 core things. Mm-hmm. Inspiration.
Yes.
Are you inspired when you see them?
Yes.
Are you inspired when you play them?
Yes.
You know, so that's the thing. Like that's the idea of like one of the main things we look for when we bring on a new line. Number 2, fun. It's tons of fun, man. Like,
tons of fun.
I was having a lot of fun sort of figuring, even the MK Clean, it's a clean amp. There's no overdrive on it. There's no like boosting it to like Satan's glory. That's the Kraken. It's a funness to it and an exploration that's not terrifyingly steep learning curve like some amps can be. It's just fun.
Yeah. And they're fun for a bit of self-discovery, I think.
Yes.
You know, like I get lost in a setting on the amp, which is hard to do sometimes. Mm-hmm. Whenever you played through a bunch of different things, it's great to be able to sit down and plug in and not feel like I need to tweak anything right away. I just get lost because it is fun. It sounds fun.
Number 3, how it's made, where it's made. We love that it's built in the UK and it's built by real people, really digging into this and taking their time with it. And these take a long time to build. They've sourced out how they create them and ship them and distribute them to make it a reasonable price. And don't get me wrong, the MK stuff's expensive, but everything else in that family can fit within there. And it's just, when we took it apart, we were definitely shocked because we do that with everything, unfortunately. Yeah. And we like to see what makes the sausage.
That's right, dude. What's under the hood?
Yeah, what kind of car. And then the final thing, the sound. That's the most important thing when you buy one of these amplifiers.
Yep.
And the sound is top notch. It's unique, but not just for being zany and unique. We have lots of boutique amps that do that. I've played a bunch of them. I own some of them. We don't carry them. You know, it's like that's got to have something more than that to really push the envelope forward for us and to make us want to invest in it, not just financially, but spiritually, mentally, education-wise.
We carry things that we believe in. So.
I will buy one. We'll probably all have a Victory or 2 soon, which is the problem.
Yes.
So throughout the next few weeks and months and days, you'll be seeing lots of Victory content dropping. Enjoy it. Share it with your friends. Have fun with it. Let us know your thoughts on it. We hope that you're as excited as we are about it. I've had so much fun. And in talking to the Victory team, I've been very impressed with their helping us get this started, getting the pieces over here. Any of the issues we have with any shipping stuff, they've helped with it dramatically. They're on point. They have a great service team. They have a great sales team. They have a great PR team. That's not always the case. Sometimes it's just like, here's the stuff, pay me, good luck.
Yep.
You know, that's very, this feels like you're dealing with a lot like Loudon in some ways. It's
yeah.
Maybe those strange Europeans are different. Sean, Europe and England are different. You know that, right?
Oh.
Okay. No, seriously. So just enjoy the content coming out. We've enjoyed it. We love making it for you. This has been the most fun stuff we've done in a long time. Thanks for being here. June 6th, a day that we love, we're excited about. Victory Amps hits the shores.
That's right.
Of North Kakalaki, United States.
If you're interested in one or we don't have one that you're looking for, please shoot us an email and let us know. We'd be happy to order you one or help you figure out which one you might want.
And if you want some custom colors in the MK series, let us know. We'll get it done for you today.
Boom.
And you'll have an amplifier within a reasonable amount of time. Thanks again. Click like, subscribe.
Hit the bell.
Prepare for the British invasion coming for the rest of your life at Casino Guitars.